So, raise your hand if you like Mexican food. Okay, well good, because today we're going to be making homemade quesadillas. Now these quesadillas are not just any quesadillas. These quesadillas are made with masa instead of the regular corn tortillas. Now masa is a Spanish word for dough. It is traditionally used to make tamales, gorditas, and tortillas. So, the ingredients we're going to use today are going to be maseca, water, green pepper, and queso fresco. Here, and then oil. You can also add onions, but that is optional. Now, the masa, what it does to the quesadillas is that it makes it much crunchier. And I say crunchier because we're going to fry them instead of heating them on the griddle. So our first step is to make the masa. So usually about 5 cups of masa in a bowl can make up to 10 quesadillas. But for now we're going to use a small amount to make at least 1 or 2. So once you have the flour inside the bowl, you can begin adding the water. And as you add the water, you want to start mixing it too with your hand. That way you can determine if the masa is ready or not. If it is too sticky, you added too much water, and if it is too hard and cracked, then you added a little bit of water. Now, what I like about masa is that it is fixable. If it's too cracked, just add more water. If it is too soft, just add more flour. Okay, now that we have our masa, you just keep on mixing it until you have it fine and soft. You want it soft, like Play-Doh. So once you have it, keep on mixing it until you have it done. And then you add salt. Usually about a tablespoon of salt will be fine for large amounts, but for now we're just going to use about 2 pinches of salt. And then you mix it again. And if you're having trouble with it, if you don't know if you added enough salt, you can always taste it. So that's what's good about this too. Now once you have your masa done, you grab a chunk of masa and begin rolling it. Once you have it rolled, you want it almost to be perfect, but not too perfectly round. Once you have it round enough, you can start to flatten it. Now you don't want it too thick, and you don't want it too thin either. Because if it's too thin, it will rip. And if it is too thick, you're going to be eating more masa than anything else. See how it's getting cracked? You're going to need more water for this. And then mix it again. So again, we get the masa, roll it into a ball, and then begin to flatten it. And you want to keep that round circle still. And if it keeps on breaking, well, you can add more water, or you can just keep on fixing the edges until you get it round. Now once you have it round and flattened, well, keeps on breaking. So you can just keep on rolling it into a ball until you get it perfectly fine. Now once you have it flat, like I said, you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. Once you have it flat, you will be able to add the rest of the ingredients, which are the green peppers and the queso fresco. So first, you add cheese, and then you add the green peppers. Then you fold it, and once you fold it, close it tightly, because when you fry it, a bunch of oil will start jumping out at you. So remember to close it tightly. And if you have a little bit of holes, then just add a little bit more to cover. Now, before you cook the quesadilla, you want to add enough oil to the pan so that it almost covers the quesadilla. And then once you have the oil, you wait until it's heated up. And then carefully add it in with a spatula so you won't burn yourself and you won't spill. So carefully add it in. Now, when you bake it, turn it every 2 to 3 minutes until it is golden brown. Once they're golden brown on both sides, then it'll be ready for you to eat and enjoy. In conclusion, masa is the most important ingredient, but it is simple to make. You just add maseca, water, and salt to it, and it's done. Once you have the masa prepared, you will be able to shape it and flatten the quesadilla, add the rest of the ingredients, and you'll be able to cook it. Remember to always check that it's closed, and then that you added enough oil and that it is heated properly in order to begin cooking it. And then remember to turn it every 2 to 3 minutes, and once it's golden brown, it'll be ready for you to enjoy. And in the end, they'll come out like this. Now you know how to make homemade quesadillas. Tune in next time, and I'll teach you another authentic Mexican recipe for you to enjoy. Thank you.